Alright, everybody. This is VGBGM, the winter edition, December 2015. It is 3 days till Christmas, and we're going to cover four chronological years of Christmas, well, not Christmas, but winter themed music, starting with Spyro the Dragon from 1998. There's one song on there that I'd really like to show off they got a lot of reverb, and well, you'll see when we get to it, and that really creates a winter effect. Then we're going to move on to Ape Escape, 1999, and that one has, I think, 3 or 4 good levels in there that have some really, really good themes that really portray what a, not sad, but a really dissonant winter should sound like. From there, we're going to move on to, well, that says this is the 20th anniversary edition, but we're going to use Kirby and the Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. It's on this game from 2000. And then we have Kirby's Dream Land. Well, Kirby's Return to Dreamland from 2011, and there is I want to say 2 or 3 also songs on here that really cover what winter should. Well, there's just really, really chilly music, man. It's really not chill as in relaxed, chilly as in when you listen to it, it really does make your hair stand on edge. Going through the music, if we were to discuss the construction of the music, we're going to be hitting a lot of dissonant. I call them flat octaves because I really can't remember on the spot if it's the dominant is 2 notes away from the octave and the major is 1 note away from the octave, or the vice versa. So I just call them flat octaves, as in A flat. That being said, we're gonna hear a lot of stuff like this. Which in turn really does give off a pretty chilly vibe. That being said, let's jump into the video games, switching cameras, and getting straight to Spyro the Dragon. Starting in front of the Ice Cave portal in world number 2. Well, even though I died before I got to the home plate, that was one complete loop of that music, and I really, really enjoy the jazz style piano overlay that they do over there. It's really, really, well, to me, it just really adds the ambiance to the whole ice cavern type thing. It really makes you feel like you're inside an ice cavern, and that is just amazing. So that being said, we are done with Spyro the Dragon for right now. But this game has, I think I've downloaded the music from this CD before, like 47 tracks. So we are not completely done with Spyro the Dragon. We are definitely coming back to Spyro the Dragon for more music. This game is jam packed with awesome music. It's especially the first disc. The second and the third disc are great games, especially the third disc. The third disc is an amazing game, but the first disc, the original disc, is just awesome. Just pure disc of awesome. So that being said, all right, the next stage we're about to go through is a stage called Woolly Mammoth in the game Ape Escape, and the music is, well, as I described before, really captivating. The ambiance is there, and even though the same note construction might not be there, a similar skeletal structure is of the notes is almost there. I can't describe it off the spot because I haven't taken the time to actually sit down at a piano and figure out what they are, but the music is really captivating. And as you hear with each loop, the bass, I mean, it might sound boring to some people because the bass loops a lot, but with each loop, more instruments are added and or taken away, and it's just like a whole trip for your ears. No, I don't mean trip involving drugs or anything like that. I mean like it's a musical adventure. That being said, it really does add a lot of. It really does draw you into the game while you're playing. So I've turned off the sound effects, so that way all we have are the music. And here we go. This music is incredible. It's really captivating. In my opinion, it's amazing.
I'm going for it.
All right, that was one complete loop of the music, and in my opinion, it's really, really, really great. So, that being said, let's go ahead and skip on to the next track. I think it's also featured in Ape Escape. All right. Pardon my mistake. The other two ice levels from Ape Escape #1 are actually one was pretty Chinese sounding, and the other one was non-stop drum and bass. So, that being said, just like Spyro the Dragon #1, Ape Escape #1, the original Ape Escape is still jam-packed, full of music, especially when it comes to Oriental sounding music. There's a level in there that is super inspirational for writing Oriental type stuff. So we will return back to Ape Escape when there's another VGBGM on Ape Escape or Oriental type music, because this disc has still a bunch of music in it that is just incredible. So, but this is the winter edition, so let's move on to Kirby and the Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. All right. Before I jump right into Kirby 64, I wanted to say something about the tracks, and that the tracks on Kirby 64, especially for the winter tracks that we're about to go over, aren't like the last tracks that we listened to. They're not too dissonant. They're not anything really hard to listen to. They actually sound very, very, very Christmassy, and that is something really, really, really cool. So they're actually really enjoyable, and the levels are super colorful. All Kirby games are really. I mean, look at this game case. It's really colorful. This game is a really colorful game, and the music is really colorful as well. It's really special, really poppy, and it really does sound like Christmas. So, with not much further ado, Kirby 64. Alright, that's been one loop of music. I kept the toboggan ride in so that way it could stay festive. But alas, we're at the end with Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And this is where the music gets slightly more dissonant again, and it's really really chilly. They actually use a lot of effect, a lot of digital effect in this track, to record. The bass is pretty synthesized, and it's a nice sounding bass, and everything. Well, from the first track, from Spyro the Dragon, from being recorded almost everything like a real instrument inside a studio, this is pretty digital, but that doesn't change the fact that it's really Christmassy, and everything about it is really wintry and really chilly. Just thinking about it gave me a chill right now. So let's continue on into Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and this track is absolutely one of my favorites. I know I said there was at least two or three tracks for each game, but I was sorely mistaken. Every time I put in a game, it's been a while since I went through these games, at least 5 months, so that's why. But it is December 23rd, 2 days till Christmas, over here in Texas, in the United States. This is your host, Fiend46. It's about 55 degrees outside right now, and just wanted to say happy holidays to everybody who watches the VGBGM channel, and I hope that you liked the review for the music. All those tracks are some of my favorite tracks. If you've never heard of any of these games, and I hope to God that you have, because a lot of these games are absolutely great, then then you should check them out. And yeah, a lot of the first two games, I'm pretty sure, are available on PlayStation Network. Kirby's Return to Dreamland is a very rare, hard to find game. Well, you know, if you don't look on the internet, but if you do go to like shops and things, it's a rare game to find. And the 20th anniversary edition is also a pretty rare gem to find. So if you're into Kirby games, and Kirby games are always chock full of good music, they're definitely games that I'm going to return to get more sound from for more VGBGM episodes. Um, then you should check them out yourself. Again, this is your host, Fiend46. I love listening to these tracks. They are absolutely amazing. And those are just the tracks that I picked out on the spot for right now. There is still tons, I mean literally tons of good wintry music to listen to from these games and other games that I own and games that I don't own that I'm trying to get my hands on. So all that being said, again, happy holidays, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, a happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa if you celebrate Kwanzaa. I don't even know what Kwanzaa is. I think the winter solstice just passed. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I hope everyone does drive safe, drink responsibly, and yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Fiend46 signing out.